Hello everybody, I'm Max Radix alongside the 4-time NEW World Champion Erwin, and we welcome you to NEW Brawl.
An absolutely insane last week, I think you'll agree, Max. Magnum Opus turned them, Magnum Opus turned on their mentor and found a snake.
An absolutely sickening display, Erwin.
Yeah, what a way to open the show that was. We found out that according to the Superstar, it was Opus's Rick Weaver that had attacked the Superstar and Crazy Hammer. Charlie Braddock returned. We saw that at New Year, but we didn't exactly know who it was. Of course, one of the ones that was negotiating a contract return here, he has officially returned. And while the committee try and decide what to do with all of that and all of those developments, we continue with our planned matches for tonight. We're looking at number 48 and number 45 going toe-to-toe. Jake Richards and Hunter James trying to climb the ladder here. That's what we're going to kick things off with. We also have women's tag action, as well as big main event Simon Youngblood taking on Chris Jones.
Well, Jake Richards had a pretty impressive 2022 and we want to capitalise on that in the new year.
His first year in NEW managed to garner a 56.25% win ratio. Former NEW Men's Junior Champion of 70 days. He's quite keen to continue climbing that ladder in 2023.
Making his way to the ring from Tucson, Arizona, weighing in at 287 pounds.
This kid is just a unit, and he's not afraid of a little bit of psychological warfare either. His whole presentation, his whole style.
Ominous presence too.
Yeah, I mean that's a good way of putting it, Erwin. An ominous presence just about sums it up for Jake Richards. I see very big things
in this ring, yeah.
Very big things in this kid's future, Erwin. If he stays clear of injury and keeps his head on right, then I think the world's the oyster for Jake Richards.
Surprisingly, Hunter James isn't the first one of the WVGU to step out onto the stage. In fact, three of the other members.
His opponent from Tacoma, Washington, weighing in at 175 pounds, Hunter James.
It's like at the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart and Jeff Jarrett had some kind of love child. Then I think this guy would be the result.
You're referring there to the emulator who's front and centre. ETG off to the left of him there, the leader of WVGU, and then of course the emulator's tag partner, the Purist in tow. No sign of the Superstar who made that shocking announcement last week.
Yeah, I mean, ironically, the one member of the WVGU that the world wants to talk to isn't here. And Hunter James
finally getting in the ring here.
Yeah, I was a little bit late to the party, but finally here, and shockingly not alone. So Jake Richards with a lot to do here. Hunter James is a crafty fox at the best of times, and he's got about 3 or 4 of his friends to keep an eye out for as well.
He's had 2 years in the NEW so far, and it just shows us how hotly contested that junior division has been. Hunter James still without a title here.
Well, I would say when the WVGU first came into NEW, Hunter James potentially looked like the best prospect out of the lot of them, but as with due respect to the kid, has kind of faded away a little bit and really does kind of need to try and gain some momentum, but tonight might not be his night. I mean, look at the size difference between these two guys. Oh!
Second time just flapjacking Hunter James to the mat there after out of that gorilla press slam. Complete manhandling. Hunter James here, single leg camel clutch.
You know, I will give him some credit. You know who he kind of reminds me of? In the 80s, he kind of reminds me of a little bit of Snake, in a strange way. Before the technical side of his game developed a little bit, yeah, that's who Hunter James reminds me of.
It's not doing him much good here.
Oh,
Tried to get a wheelbarrow in there. And
Oh.
Richards again just completely blocking it. Brutal German suplex followed up by an elbow drop.
of course, whether or not he has the ability to bulk up, learn that technical ability, and of course, learn how to take a pounding in the ring, that's where the similarities may end.
So trying to stop that lift again.
Oh.
Trying to hook the legs of Richards. He just outpowered that. Oh.
Yeah, Jake Richards is kind of toying with Hunter James right now, like a dog would play with a squeak toy.
James still with some life left in him.
Not much.
His comrades
Oh.
not letting much help here.
Dear
Oh,
God.
they'd just be in awe themselves at the ferocity of Jake Richards in this matchup.
I mean, I know it doesn't happen a lot, but the referee might want to think about a stoppage here. This isn't a fight anymore. Hunter James doesn't even have his arms up. I'm not sure how that kid's still conscious.
I don't think he's managed to lay in a single piece of offense here that's meant anything, unfortunately.
Oh, sweet
Big
Jesus.
smash from Jake Richards.
Well, I feel sorry for Hunter James's ribs, that's all I have to say.
Yeah, I think Richards is taking those.
Oh.
Oh, hang on. DDT.
Now that was offense. That was definite offense, Owen.
But just pushed away by
Oh,
Richards.
go for it,
Hang on.
kid.
Hunter James trying his very best. Oh, kick to the leg. Trying to chop that big tree down. Oh, grabs the arm. Armbar.
Yes, that's what you need. Locked in. Oh, couldn't get all of it.
Richards powers out.
Yeah. Wasn't in it long enough to do any considerable damage, and right back on the attack by Richards.
Gets a turn. Boston Crab. Sat in deep. Hunter James is going to have to fight hard, use that leg strength to get out of this. I don't think he can quite reach the ropes. Just to get it turned. Oh, into a pin.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Oh.
Not enough damage to Jake Richards to keep him down. James over the flurry here. Oh, reversed by Richards again. Oh, dodged out of the way.
Oh, look at that.
High kick.
Cat-like reflexes by Hunter James. Might just keep him in the game here. Oh.
He's not.
Or not.
I think looking for a Uranagi there. Got a shot on clothesline.
Nice takedown.
We've seen this
what the-
before. That
Oh.
falling elbow drop from the top row. Oh, James still resilient though.
You know, the relative speed that Richards drops that elbow is pretty impressive for a guy his size. What's even more impressive is that kick out, Irwin.
Oh, maybe short-lived. Oh, hang on.
Oh,
Rolled over into a sunset flip into the pin again. Still couldn't keep Richards down, but Hunter James is still fighting here.
it's like a slippery weasel, Irwin. Every time you think he's out for the count, Hunter James somehow, some way. Oh,
Big splash. Oh,
you know what? I'm just going to stop talking Hunter James up, because every time I do, Jake Richards just starts pummeling him. Oh,
That's what we're seeing right here. Big rights and lefts. Stalling suplex here.
now all that blood rushing to the head of Hunter James. One arm, showboating. Jake Richards just showing that power that is in this man's possession. Look at that from the ground, one arm.
Richards unable to beat Masters at New Year, and I've got to believe he's taking out his frustrations on Hunter
That's gotta
James
be
here
it.
tonight, and
Yeah.
that is it.
I mean, I gotta give Hunter James some dues here for sheer resilience. But yeah, I mean, they only ever really looked like one winner of this thing, and that was Jake Richards. Dominant performance.
Can't believe he's still got his eyes set on that United Kingdom Championship.
Yeah, I mean, that's gotta be the goal this year for Richards, no doubt.
Brutal onslaught here.
I want to see Richards against the likes of Bruce Brown and now, of course, now he's returned Charlie Braddock.
Some good matches indeed.
You know, let's get this kid up against some monsters and let's then see how he does. Then we're going to see how good this kid really is, because right now he's looking impressive.
Green on Phillips at the interview area with Sean O'Grady. We're going to pitch over to them. Oh wow, O'Grady in the injection division. That would be interesting.
I'm not sure if that's a good move for O'Grady, Owen. I mean, ultimately, I know he's been trying to change things up a bit, but O'Grady's a brawler. He's not a technical wrestler, I'm sorry. That's going to be a very interesting thing to see.
We will see. And we will be back after a short break. Women's tag action.
History is just beginning. It's like leaves creating a canopy, woven in the tapestry, my testimony, ceremony of souls, symphony of sounds and forms, a cacophony. I'll keep that energy. I'll keep that energy flowing through the whole range of me, so you can focus on the rage in me. My obituary. Well, I'm rewriting it every second, every century. Well, I'm rewriting it. History is just beginning.
And we are back.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall on the way to the ring.
They're here.
Yeah, they're still trying to make some roads in the women's tag team division.
Well, they were looking solid to be facing Foxy Valentine's at New Year. And then out of nowhere, the Outlaws picked up that... Diana Simmons and Cynthia Violet. Out of nowhere, Foxy Valentine sawed ahead of them. Then the Outlaws sawed ahead of them. And now we have new women's tag champions in the Outlaws. The veterans, the first ever women's tag champions.
But the bottom line for 2023 for Dare is they're clearly still have their sights firmly set on women's tag team gold. And you know, the longer their team together, the more likely it is to happen. I mean, as you said, they come close last year, Owen. So what did Dare need to do to get them over that line? Now this is a team that I would love to see do well. I mean, on paper it just shouldn't work. I mean, a luchador and a Muay Thai expert, but you know what? It does. It's crazy enough to work. It's NEW, anything can happen.
Both very agile.
Both strong style specialists.
Garnered a great friendship backstage.
Yeah, didn't these guys live together for a while?
They have done. As we're talking about, Super Tornado is in the ring now, and Long Boy who's bound to make the way. It's still interesting that they come down separately, still not considering themselves an official tag team, perhaps.
I can give you some free advice, sir. We never drink tequila with that woman. Not unless you're in for a heavy night. Long Boy, another great young talent. I like Long Boy, I've got to say, like, she's got a little bit of everything. She's not afraid to lay a shot in. She's got some great technical ability, good in the air, good in the mat. She's got a great presentation, she's young. She's got everything, like a really good import for NEW's future.
And a great learning tree to sit under is Super Tornado.
Absolutely.
Who again came very close to beating Nancy Valentine the New Year. Melissa Sanchez straight away trying to distract our referee Flynn. Opening seconds of this match, Tornado having none of it, heads as a takedown.
Aye, the savvy Irishman. Wise to those kind of tricks.
Played by Sanchez. She's starting to rain down punches here. Sophia Robbins.
First tag of the match goes to Dare. Sophia Robbins completely misses with that strike there.
I think expected Tornado to step into that.
No.
Stood her ground, clothesline over the top rope. What's Tornado looking for here? What?
Hugo Del Sol.
Over the top rope. Oh, armbar on the outside. Won't get a submission, but it's certainly going to hurt Sophia Robbins. Fighting free here.
Tornado, however, clearly willing to put her own body on the line.
Getting that higher ground straight away. Hurricane Rana. Some agility of her own. Tag made to Sanchez. Oh, beautiful counter there. Sanchez trying to flip Tornado up into a powerbomb, countered into a Hurricane Rana.
Yeah, Tornado trying to use her own momentum against her.
Here we see the Muay Thai expertise. Melissa Sanchez just dissecting Super Tornado there. Robbins with a very similar style.
Yeah, ever since Sanchez has bulked up and changed that style a bit, like her aggression levels has just gone through the roof. It's made there a much more dangerous opponent. Long Boy and Super Tornado, as feisty as they are going to have to be at their best here tonight. They've got 12 and a bit minutes to make something happen, but Sophia Robbins is all over Long Boy.
He hasn't even been in the match yet.
And Tornado.
Bui back up onto the apron.
Yeah, just trying to regain some level of control here.
Sophia Robbins not done though.
Yeah, Sophia Robbins just hitting anything that moves. Long Boy finally fighting back, and I can't say I blame it.
Word.
Take that! What an explosion by Long Boy. Sophia Robbins looks like she's out for the count.
Count 6, Flynn trying to get Tornado back in the ring, and she does. He does, excuse me. Heads as a takedown again by Tornado.
Oh, what a DDT.
And we legal woman in this match. On the arm, inching it into the mat there. corner. Good news for Long Bui and Super Tornado. Bad news for Dare. Oh. Just taking the time, just a headbutt to the gut there. Robin's fighting out of the corner though. Big right hands. Who's the gut? Don't DDT of her own.
Tag made.
Sanchez back in now. Oh, what is that? Beautiful submission there, Tornado, with no choice but to break it up.
Almost like a converted dragon sleeper of some description. It was
going for an armbar at first.
Yeah, I did as well, but oh my
word!
Zero distance with that knee right into the head of Long Bui as she rains down the punches, the Cuban missile, getting her strikes in.
You know how deadly those kicks are. Both. Melissa Sanchez utilising them to full effect here.
Double knee right in the spine.
Oh, Bui with a reversal there. Managed to break free of that guard. Cloverleaf, too close to the ropes though. It's Tornado. Sanchez still trying to get up to her feet. Oh, kick to those legs. Tornado definitely with a tactic here. Oh, spiking Sanchez there. Taking out those legs of Sanchez. Definitely her biggest part of her offense.
Tag made Long Bui. Now the legal woman. Oh.
Splash there. Dodged by Sanchez. Oh, Corda trying to get to a tag partner though.
Nasty landing for Long Bui. He's took a lot of punishment to that head as well. May have to monitor that as the match continues, but Long Bui on the offense right now. Tag made to Tornado.
Very quick tags between the two there.
I think it's the best thing for them, keep them both fresh.
Oof, splash by Tornado.
There's been periods of dominance by both teams, so damage has been done to these competitors. Oh, shot there by Sanchez. Tag made.
Even at ground level can be devastating. Sophia Robbins now sends Tornado into the corner. Oh, and an armbar over the ropes. Flynn giving the counter release.
Yeah, just the talk on that. Of course, an illegal manoeuvre. Flynn giving Robbins a warning there as these two ladies lock up once again. Oh!
Suplex there, I think, by Tornado. Great impact. Bui looking to capitalise on it. Reverse suplex. Oof. Far off by Robbins, undeterred as Bui goes straight back on the attack. Dodges shots.
Tag made.
There's a reverse Samoan drop there. Tornado letting Robbins get the tag there. Rather than chasing, that could have been a mistake. Exploder suplex by Sanchez.
Beautiful exploder there.
Just raining down shots.
You know, I've got to wonder if Melissa Sanchez has been studying Diana Simmons while she's been bulking up, because I see a lot of similarities between these two young ladies right now.
Not sure if Cynthia Dylan and Diana Simmons are very friendly with Dare, but I know what you mean. There's a lot of similarities there.
This change in style has just made Sanchez arguably even more dangerous, which has always been kind of dangerous. I don't think that Sanchez cares at the moment. But Long Bui and Super Tornado are standing tall here.
A couple of elbows between them, and they have Sanchez rocked. They're up on the middle rope. Oh, hurricane rana by Tornado.
Tag made. Tag made.
Too busy pandering to the audience. Sophia Robbins gets in. Oh, suplex. Robbins dragging Bui away from the ropes. Oh, Bui corner. Oh, beautiful roll up there by Long Bui. Oh. Nearly caught it with that SOS. Keeping on the attack.
The NEW faithful with a chorus of tag team wrestling, and you'll find no better than NEW. Two of the best tag team divisions in the world.
They've been battling for 10 minutes now, these two teams, and there is no clear winner. They're back and forth.
Who's your money on Owen?
I have no idea at this stage there. I think whoever loses the stamina first, although this could be it.
Submission. So get out of jail free card. Reverse STL.
Oh, Sophia, Super Tornado there. Making the break.
Oh. Robbins primed. Robbins ready. Sanchez is out at the moment, so Robbins on her own. Oh, that's gotta be it. Where's Tornado when Long Bui needs her? There she is.
Dropkick breaks the count. Robbins.
Oh.
Suplexes are response.
Yeah, that's the kind of receipt you get from Sophia Robbins right about now.
Guido managed to counter.
Oh, Long Bui's gonna do something crazy. I can see it in her eyes.
Sanchez trying to distract. Robbins gets to her feet.
Outnumbered 2-1. You see what I mean? Crazy.
Both off here.
There's something in the water in Vietnam. They just don't know when they're beat.
Against the barricade here. Brutal whip. Right here, Sophia Robbins might be thinking about a count victory.
Oh, that would cheapen what has been an excellent tag team matchup.
Count of 7.
Get him in the ring, referee. This is wrong.
Flynn having words.
Yeah, rightfully so. The referee slowing the count here, giving these competitors as much leniency as possible.
Breaks the count.
Well, you know what? I hate to say it, but bravo, Sophia Robbins.
Oh, schoolboy.
It's
a guri.
She may live to regret that decision.
Yeah, gave Bui that couple of seconds she needed to compose herself.
Well, we've got less than 3 minutes left on this matchup here. We're now actually going to even get a winner.
We could very well be looking at a draw, especially with the way this match has been going so far. Big high kick from Robbins.
Well, if this does end up in a draw, it definitely deserves a rematch. We have had a little bit of everything in this one.
Robbins again going for a pin. Tornado there to break it up.
And that is becoming an all too familiar tale for Long Bui and Super Tornado right now.
Spanish fly caught Robbins running in.
Another great example of Super Tornado using her opponent's own momentum against them.
They have just equalised this thing right here. Boy, not sure what's happened to Robbins, I don't think. Big spinning splash. Brutal kicks, beautiful leg sweep. Going for a pin. Sanchez not coming in, I think, confident enough in
Tag
Robin's
made.
ability, but I thought that was going to be it.
Yeah, I think, you know, Sanchez was nowhere near there. Robbins' own willpower kept there in the dance, but there is 1 minute and 10 seconds essentially remaining to find a winner here.
Sanchez, tornado out the back, German suplex. We are down to the final minute. We could very well be looking at a draw here, or maybe not. Selena Del Sol.
2. There it is. Tornado and Long Wee have made their way through the weeds and have somehow come away with the most unlikeliest of victories.
Final minute.
Craziness.
50 seconds goes the pin. Sanchez, I don't think, quite realising how desperate a partner was for some assistance there.
Here are your winners.
Super Tornado and Long Boy picking up a huge victory in the tag division.
Yeah, I mean, that was well earned, hard fought, and Super Tornado and Long Wee with a great stride in 2023.
We will be back for our main event. Simon Youngblood taking on Chris Jones.
My blood too. I'm ready to smell fear. I smell a lot. My competitors fled scared. Cause they smelled I was hot. I want it all. Excess, the sex, much success. Stress up. I want it all, no less. So come on.
Sounds to me like Cowboy Rise standing to get that confidence back.
Absolutely, looking leaner, looking sharper already is the Cowboy.
Yeah, I mean, you saw him there in his wrestling attire, which suggests to me he's just come up from Hotel Pain, where he's been training a lot recently. Oh, what a main event this should be. Number 7 versus number 1. Simon Youngblood versus Chris Jones.
The following contest.
He's actually coming down the ramp.
One fall Lexington, Kentucky, weighing in at 239 pounds, Simon Youngblood.
Great to see the Lionheart back in an NEW ring. A great former world champion.
His last match, that impromptu tag team with Cowboy Roy.
Yeah, it wasn't that epic. And it's I've heard rumblings in the back Erwin that those two are seriously considering doing that on a more permanent basis. I'm not sure how true it is.
Certainly be interesting. Simon Youngblood and Cowboy Roy as a team here in NEW could be phenomenal. Simon Youngblood, 7 years in NEW, former NEW United States champion of 17 days, former two-time NEW Men's World Champion of 394 days. And it certainly sounds like Chris Jones has chosen some new music for this year.
What the?
Is that a Phantom?
Went to the bar to get a little closer
What
to
the?
myself. Things
This is
I
certainly
never
something
really
a little
wanted
different.
to
Nothing
know.
I was expecting. That looks like the members of End
Walked out
Times.
a little far, so I got
And his
into a
opponent
cap that
from
smelled
Cheyenne,
like
Wyoming,
stains that
weighing
showed
in
what's
at
in the
163 pounds, Chris.
Well, I'm kind of speechless, Erwin.
Yeah, I mean, no sign of Chris Jones.
romantic and true.
That is not what we normally see from End Times.
Well, yeah, like arguably one of the darkest groups to ever exist in NEW are coming down dressed in white. And
And again, arguably cowboy attire. Youngblood standing his ground here.
yeah, well,
His
I
eyes out for Chris Jones, which is not a bad idea.
mean, Simon Youngblood is not one to back down from a fight, but is severely outnumbered here.
But you couldn't name a place I wouldn't
End Times
go
are just
if you
ignoring Youngblood like he isn't even there. This is weird. What is going on with End Times?
Idea, but Chris Jones now in the ring, and again, very strange attire for Chris Jones.
What?
Half an hour on the clock. Oh, Youngblood not bothered about what Chris Jones looks like. Oh, double under powerbomb.
Yeah, Jones may have come out here with a psychological game plan, but Simon Youngblood doesn't care what you look like. He's going to beat you up regardless, or at least try to.
We've seen Chris Jones seemingly ally himself with End Times recently, and now this. Gotta wonder what the hell is going on. Oh, double underhook suplex by Chris Jones. Oh, good kick by Youngblood though. Oh, nice suplex. Youngblood back on the attack now. This is with a knee though. Quick reactions from Jones. Oh. May have been looking for a Uranagi or a Spanish fly there, blocked by Youngblood, only momentarily. Oh, smart drop. Chris Jones back on the attack, quick kicks.
And I know you kind of hate this guy, Erwin, but
There's no kind of about it. German suplex.
you can't deny that he's very much like you in one way. He's a smaller guy who has made a career out of beating bigger guys.
That's very true. It's just the tactics very different. Oh, knee there.
Well, you can question the way he does it, but the bottom line is he gets it done. Simon Youngblood is a very different type of competitor, a much more honourable man. There's no doubt about that. I mean, no one's denying that. But I'll never bet against Chris Jones. I'm sorry, he's just done it too many times.
There was a reason when all the points were added
Oh.
together, and how we're measuring our wrestlers in the new ranking system. There is a reason that Chris Jones ended up as #1 all those title reigns 3-time NEW television champion, a 73 days of Modern Cruiserweight champion, of 101 days, and a former 4-time NEW men's world champion. It's twice more than Simon Youngblood has had, albeit shorter reigns. Shots from Chris Jones here.
Well, you know, to my knowledge, Owen, and you feel free to correct me because you are the anorak of NEW, but there's only 2 men that have held the NEW World Championship 4 times.
Splash.
450. Lovely. That could be all for Youngblood. No! And those 2 men would be yourself and Chris Jones.
Right there.
Top rope for Jones.
Wasting some time here.
I think he was thinking twice about what he was actually going to do.
Oh, word.
Well, sometimes
450 drop kick.
sometimes a measured approach is the best approach, and you know, Youngblood really hasn't got out the blocks in this one, it has to be said.
Oh,
Oh.
inverted 450 this time. Hooks for the pin.
2. It's no! It is sheer resilience that is keeping the Lionheart in the dance here.
Jawbreaker. Oh, DDT.
He needed that. 2 good pieces of offense from Youngblood.
Oh, ripcord knee.
Make that free.
Into the pin.
And that's my I thought that might have been it there, but he was way too close to the ropes.
Sends Jones into the corner, kick to the leg. Oh, another shot to that leg. Trying to slow down that agility of Chris Jones here. Chris Jones managed to grab that leg there. Youngblood was choking him with Jones back on the attack. Got driving fist in the side of the temple. Simon Youngblood. Oh, no! Caught with that. Him running in, got caught with an arm wrench.
I gotta give full props to Jones in this one. You know, I had this as a clear Simon Youngblood victory, and Chris Jones has just come in here with a clear game plan and has largely nullified the effectiveness of Simon Youngblood, who is, I would say, unarguably one of our better world champions of the past 3 or 4 years.
I agree with you here. I'm shocked at how.
Knees were up. Knees were up there.
I'm quite shocked at how impressive Chris Jones has been throughout this whole thing. Now, if Simon Youngblood was slightly thrown off by end times, it's from ringside. What an STF.
Well, you know, end times really haven't done anything, Erwin. They've just kind of stood there.
Even so, the presence can be somewhat distracting.
Oh,
Jones. Just catch one of those boots that Simon Youngblood was delivering to him. Shots to the gut. Double underhook brainbuster. Up to the top again goes Simon Youngblood.
the best moonsault in the business. That could be the get out of jail free card. No!
Chris Jones kicking out this time.
Oh, and now there's some great resilience by Chris Jones. Let's just give him that.
Youngblood back to the top again.
Flowed over, maybe going for that infamous elbow drop. No, Simon Youngblood has decided to...
This time it's Youngblood waiting.
Yeah, taking his time on the top rope.
And giving him warning. There we go.
Oh, there it is.
Over.
Beautiful elbow drop. Foley-esque. No!
Still not enough, this ferocious pace of this match.
Oh, not again, surely.
Youngblood back to the top once more. Unrelenting moonsaults.
And if one doesn't do it, then two will set you free. It's
No!
no! Oh, come on, how is this? How is this still going?
Chris Jones somehow kicking out Schoolboy super kick.
classic Lionheart. Oh, this
Back to the top for a third.
no way! Stone
Salt.
from a ridiculous angle.
That's one way to catch up with the offense Chris Jones had laid out, and that is it.
Simon Youngblood had to put his own body on the line, and it took 3 moonsaults to do it. But he beat an impressive and resilient Chris Jones here tonight. What a match!
I've got more questions about this Chris Jones and End Times combination, but it did not pay off for them here tonight.
Yeah, weird isn't the word, but what a matchup.
What an incredible main event.
Your winner, Simon Youngblood.
We will be back next week with more action. With a brand new flashback.